I just barely tapped the controller and that happened. And this stream, I'm going naked. That's right. Smooth. Naked protein smooth double berry drink. I'm actually fully clothed, of course. I meant to press mute before taking that drink. I apologize. Today it might be, I hope I hit the mute buttons correctly right there. I had to cough a little bit. I apologize for all that, if any of that came through. That was not supposed to. Now we are sort of towards the end of the game here. This is the final planet, or second to last planet actually. Now, I actually want to come over here and I want to fight the double ATST fight.
Every Star Destroyer in the sector is on their way here. If they get here before you do.
No, we didn't come all this way to get captured. I'll be there. See her. We've got company. Tell Greek.
So here we are at the Jedi Grandmaster double ATST fight.
Fire on your tail? Are you crazy, kid?
Trust me.
We do. We'll close the ship.
There's another ATST over there. Nope. Gotta reset the fight. So for this ATST stuff, you do have to use the double blade. It's the only way to deflect all the shots back.
Unauthorized exit.
So my throat feels a little weird. I apologize that I'm not doing like a more glorious fight, like a big boss of some sort right now. But I wanted to get this done. If I keep them separated, it won't be as hard of a fight. But I kind of want to get the ATSTs like attacking me both at the same time. Oh yeah, this is also after the recent patch. There was something mentioned about the force points bar, the blue bar at the bottom being different now. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Oh, just failed it. So as part of this, I have to do a blockless, so if I hold down the block and kind of block the bolts of weaponry and not directly back at the enemy, it's kind of a block, not a parry.
Charge forward.
So I haven't been counting that as like a thing that's allowed because this is a blockless, fight. And this is an enemy that predominantly uses ranged weapons. So it's kind of especially important here. I wonder if I should like make a thing that kind of shows off what the blockless challenge is. Also, I'm not worried too much about blocking stuff on the way there. Just blocking things when I'm actually fighting the thing I'm trying to fight. It would be a lot to have to go through that entire section every time without being allowed to block, especially when you run, you auto block. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. That just failed because that didn't count as a parry for some reason. Also, this is the pain of doing these challenges. I wonder if quitting out and loading would be faster than this run back. It might be. It's not too far of a run, I don't think.
Get the target.
I also could go and do a boss fight instead. It might be a bit more entertaining for people. Also, yes, this is the trans rights lightsaber. Blue metal, white casing, pink blade. This is the lightsaber I like to sport.
I'm tracking him.
Essential.
Hit him already. I'm stepping back.
I always find it really funny how Cal runs. Alright, here we go. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Damageless, blockless. Try dealing with this one first this time. I want to aggro it at least. Why didn't that count? That was weird. It's like, and how did that rocket miss me? Huh. Yeah, maybe I should do a different fight, because this one seems like something's up with it. I don't know that it's necessarily the patch. The ATSDs are just kind of wonky in general. On whether or not sometimes it counts as a block or not. In general, blocking and deflecting blaster bolts in this game are kind of inconsistent. So I might do a boss instead for now. Let's see. We have TM. We have the vault fight. We actually have the final boss battle, and we have the ninth sister fight left. Oh, thank you for following, Mayu the Hyena Kitsune. Why isn't the alert playing? Huh. 1 second, let me check my alert box. The alert box is set to play. Is it 'cause it's not the highest thing? I'm gonna check the properties on this. Yeah, that's confusing. For follows, it should have done this. I wonder maybe the audio is too quiet for it. That could be it. Yeah, their volume is at 8. So maybe it just needs to be higher. Let's try 20. Yeah, it seems like maybe 28 is the range I want for those. Alright, well, at least I've got that. I'll have that figured out now. This one should be there. 24. And then raids, because these are the only ones I need to set up. I don't need to worry about the subscriptions or donations currently, because I can't get those. Let's set that there. Now this should be working properly. Alright. Hopefully that is actually working now. Now to set up the save file so I do the fight that I wanted to do. There we go. This will be the ninth sister. Hey, I guess I should share this in Discord. I usually only put it in a few Discords when I share my Discord when I'm streaming. I would put it in Kalia's right now, but Kalia I think is still streaming. Let me check really quick. Yeah, Kalia's still streaming. I don't put it in the chat of people who are still streaming. I feel it's kind of rude to do so. Which I think is kind of understandable. At least I think so, you know? Alright. Time to scroll back to looking at Twitch chat. Also, hello Raz, how are you doing today? Hope I was not muted that whole time. Let's see, what is our lightsaber today? This is the green one, because this is before Ilum. What skills do I have on this file? Oh, you're doing pretty good, that's good. Cursed evasive kick. Oh, I've got precision evade, that's good. My throat is feeling a little bit weird, but I think I'm doing alright today. I'm going to be dealing with this very painful fight here. So let's get into it. So again, this is how I do this is Damageless, Blockless Jedi Grandmaster. So that means parries are allowed, but blocking isn't. The only exception is going to be force push, because that is the way you counter force push. And just wind blast in general is you hold block. You can time it like a parry, but it has the same effect. When you hold it, you put out your hand and force push back. So it's like a counter push kind of in the game. It's a little confusing how it works. Those can be really quick. This boss has those. This boss also has a force grip. I think if I hold my block, she doesn't do it. But I'm not sure, because if she does it, it's insta damage. So I'm not sure how to do that part damageless other than getting a lucky fight where she doesn't do it. So yeah, I have to parry, I cannot block. And I'm going to be allowed to dodge, of course. So damageless, blockless, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Let's start the cutscene.
You're done hurting this world.
I don't know what's got second sister thinking you're so important. She likes her souvenirs, but I'm not in it for the memories, and honestly, you're not worth my time. So let's make this quick.
So this is the ninth sister. I might actually switch to single blade for this fight. So that is the push right there. I gotta die. I needed to die once I got pushed. That's like how fast it comes out. It's pretty fast. It's similar to a lot of like kicks and pushes in Sekiro and how fast it is. Like watching the Gamer Eyes and some challenge people that have been uploading footage, they actually allow themselves to get hit by the pushes. But typically I try to not allow that. Because it feels a little against the nature of it, you know? But here we go, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. See, this is the attack right here. That does insta damage. I'm not sure what to do against that. And I got pushed, so I gotta die.
Had a nice sound to it, don't you think?
The push comes so fast.
Gotcha.
There are a few things in this game that I think are kind of unreasonable. Force pushes are one of them. Force pushes don't do damage. And that's also why people allow themselves to get hit by the force pushes, even when they're doing damageless. Because the pushes don't do damage. but also they're very unreasonable to react to. Like again, I do Sekiro, New Game +7, Charmless Demon Bell, no hit, no damage. Those pushes I think are pretty unfair. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, and after pausing, I couldn't press block fast enough even.
I can wait.
Okay. Oh wait, that didn't stop it. Huh. Does those actually have to be parried? Oh, I guess it's an actual parry. Hers seem to function a bit differently. Okay. Well, you know, I guess it's a force push parry then. I'm allowed to do that. Definitely. So I can focus on that during the fight. Still very unreasonable timing, but at least it's kind of a parry. And naturally, as I have started streaming, it is time for somebody to play guitar. So here we go. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. See, I'm not sure what to do about it. Oh yeah, I couldn't tell that was an unblockable because I didn't recognize the attack right away because I haven't fought her in a bit. And because she has my XP and health, she's covered in the different glow that cancels out the glow that tells you what type of attack the enemy is doing. Just something that should probably be patched. It's very frustrating on boss fights because bosses often do lots of unblockables, and you might not hit them by the time they do their first unblockable of the fight. So here we go. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Not sure what to do still with that. Ah, force push. So I guess I need to die because I got pushed. I genuinely have to like parry every single push, and she does like at least 10 of them per phase. I consider her harder than most of the bosses in the game. Yeah, like I would say this boss is harder than the final boss, which is a bit ridiculous, but the Ninth Sister is just pretty badly painted. Hello, Arcred, how are you doing? So, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless, Blockless.
Can't take a hit?
What the? That was a weird noise.
Barely noticed.
Oh, that was a block. I gotta die. My day is going alright. The worst part of it is I have to fight the Ninth Sister, who is a boss I'm hoping gets patches at some point to fix various problems with her. So, here we go. The Ninth Sister, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless, Blockless. Maybe if I get close to her, she won't do that push. Oh, you can get a jumping attack on her? Huh. There is, like, just so many issues with this fight. Now, of course, there is the problem of this. The force push, the timing is a bit ridiculous. right on to the next part of the fight. She has some pretty ridiculous unblockables. Hitboxes of her running attacks are pretty
What about
dumb.
for a Jedi?
Is there a difference?
So technically this has been blockless, damageless. I got force pushed a couple times, but people don't seem to count that. So that's the problem right there. That can't be iframed.
Gotcha.
That attack cannot be iframed. You actually have to get out of the way of it physically, but she instantly snaps to wherever you are throughout the run. So if you keep running to the side, she'll just spin on a dime to go at you. The best counter I've found is double jumping over her. But double jump when locked on is bugged in this game, and the input drops half the time. So it's incredibly unsafe. It will consistently get over her, but it will also consistently just not happen because you won't double jump. So, alright. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. I wanted to see if I could get the
That's one
diving
for
hit.
me.
Also, that's another problem right there, is her force grab. Okay, I got hit that time. I just dodged too early. But that grab seemingly does damage. And it's an unblockable force power, so you can't parry it with your block. You can't parry the grab. So it's mandatory damage throughout the fight. It only does seemingly like a sliver, but I'm not sure if there's any way, like, legitimately, I don't think even reflex-wise there's a way where if you could react instantly, if you had the reflexes of like a perfect AI, you couldn't react to that and stop that attack. You'd have to have a full power force push hitting her the moment she starts the attack. Oh, thank you for following, Ayala. How are you doing? Now let's see. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Damageless, blockless. Oh, I dodged too early. Oh, well, I deserved that one.
Tekken's gonna love this.
I'm glad you're doing all right, Ayala. I'm doing all right, too. Have you seen much of Fallen Order yet, Ayala? And yeah, Arcade, that's why there are certain fights in this game which I mentioned, like, requiring a patch. Like, a genuine thing of, they need a patch. There's things wrong with certain attacks. So, alright. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, damageless, blockless.
Scared of getting burned?
Oh, my game froze for a moment there.
You never stood a chance.
Oh, thank you, James Grimwolf, for the host. 5 viewers. Thank you very much. And thank you for following Little Mix Theo. I think maybe I just have the alerts too quiet. I think I have to turn them up again. One sec, I'm alt-tabbing up to turn up the alert sound. Alright, that should actually come through now. I was able to sort of hear it. I turned it up a little bit. Let's see how the alerts sound now when somebody next follows or something. So how are you doing, James Grimswolf and Little Mix Theo? I know I've seen you two around. So Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, damageless, blockless. Here we go.
Just a scratch.
Oh, too early on that. And I got grabbed anyway.
Gotcha.
the force push does not do damage, actually, Artcrat. The force grab seemingly does, which is actually... The force push you can technically sort of parry. You can resist it with that little force push I do. But the force grab actually has no way to resist it. It's mandatory damage, but it's random whether or not she does it. Oh, you've been doing a lot of Pokemon. That sounds fun. I know there's been the new Pokemon. I do hope you get some good rest after that, because I think you were streaming it, weren't you? So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. I almost said Charmless Demon Bell. Damageless Blockless. Oops, that was a block. So, I know I didn't take damage there, but I did block on accident, so I got to reset this fight.
Shouldn't have tried to play the hero.
Sometimes the dialogue of enemies in this game can be kind of funny. They trigger at the wrong times often. It's also really good that the enemies only have dialogue for fighting you, but they can actually fight each other. So for instance, if you see like a bunch of Dathomiri Night Brothers fighting in an area, they'll be sitting there fighting against like a Nidak, like a big beast, and they'll be yelling at it like, "You're a terrible excuse for a Jedi. Oh, this is the best the Jedi Order has," as they're yelling to like a bear. Alright. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless Blockless. Now, if she does start with that force push, she will do the jump up always. Ah, shit.
Oh, a quick one.
I need to die again. Ah. I'm sorry if it's a bit boring seeing me reset the fights as well. Sort of the problem of doing this sort of thing. You have to reset often. Also, Nightbot, what is going on? Why are you just constantly posting links all of a sudden? Nightbot, what the hell? It's supposed to be set up so that there has to be a certain amount of posts in between it linking stuff. Oh, Nightbot. I love you, but sometimes. Is it supposed to wait till like 30 posts have happened and like every 30 minutes with like each one at different intervals? Yeah, I think the timer messed up. So, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless Blockless. Here we go. The Ninth Sister. Also, I have to pause after each dodge if I want to get the most bang for my buck, basically. Oh, I got pushed down. So if I do the kick comes after any dodge. It is an like upgrade that you basically have to get. It sucks. If I do the kick, I can get one hit in. If I don't do the kick, oh, she did the grab. Oh, accidentally tried reading chat while doing that and screwed up. That's my bad.
Time to find the others.
You're going to lurk and listen from the bed. Fibro and all that. Time to lay down. Totally understandable. Have a good rest. Yeah, I guess I gotta fix those timers at some point. I actually have to open Firefox to do that, and that kind of is a resource hog. And the CPU is already crying playing this game. Alright, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless Blockless, the Ninth Sister. Immediately start with the mandatory damage, as far as I can tell. Also, you can cancel that slowdown from the restore. Oh, dang it. I waited too long to parry. This game, by the way, has really brutal parry times. The parry window on this game is actually smaller than that in Sekiro. Now, it controls not as well. See, I wonder if I can stream the game at 60 FPS. Like, I wonder if I could dare try it. What does the game look like? Ooh, the game looks suddenly so much smoother. What does it look like on the video end? God, it looks so smooth, it's scary. I've been playing at 30 FPS for everything because that was what I thought I would have to record at. I'll try 60 FPS actually to see if that's a bit of a difference. It might help me with parrying, because parrying is much harder at a lower frame rate. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. Immediately, that grab. Oh, that, yeah, I forgot that wasn't unblockable because she is highlighted, so I can't see that it was a red attack. Very first thing I should probably do whenever I jump down here is just do a force push on her. That should, a charged force push should just give that back to me. That is another thing, like, that needs a patch across, like, all enemies. That's not exclusive to this boss. That is a problem throughout the game. Is there slowdown currently? Like me standing here and running around in a circle? Because if this is like laggy or anything or framey, all right, I'm gonna switch back to 30 FPS then. So there we go. I'll just do this then. So Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless.
Pathetic! Get over here. We're not done. Nothing.
Oh, was that an huh? Weird. So that maybe wasn't parryable. I'm not sure. Because normally I don't guard break her right there and get her to do that.
Tried to play the hero.
Oh yeah, no problem. I want the visual quality to be good. I mean, that's like what it will end up at no matter what. So if it was slowing down on your end, it probably was for everyone. And yeah, as James Grinswolf mentions, a lot of people like lower it. I'm streaming at just 720 currently. I'm going 30 because that's what the game is going at. And I could go down to 480p, but this seems like 720 seems okay for what I've been streaming and on my laptop. And all right, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. I wanted to see if I could actually land that. Oh, it actually does count as damage. Oh. Huh, my controller's still open. Huh. I thought my controller died for a moment there. Yeah, I have it set to it by default. The game is actually running at 30 though. So it shouldn't actually cause a problem as far as I know. Because the game itself lets you choose what to set it at. So see, I have it set to max FPS 30. OBS I have naturally set to 60 because that's what I stream Sekiro in. So, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless, Blockless.
Just a scratch.
Ah, shoot. Mistimed that. Also, I know it might look a little weird, so when I do that, that is actually a parry. I know, like, this game is really unclear parries in it. For the longest time, I thought many attacks were unparryable, but it was just that they are getting parried. When you parry them, though, because it's supposed to be, like, from a tough enemy, your character, like, grunts and gets knocked over, but that's the parry animation for that fight. I think that's not a good design decision, in all honesty. It makes it really unclear what you're doing. The only way to tell whether or not you've actually parried something in this game is if your guard bar, like your stamina bar, moves. That is the only way to tell if something is parried. Because not all enemies have like a blue effect or a slowdown or like have a reasonable parry. Like when Sekiro, when you parry, every parry has a nice twang of metal. In this game, you can parry an attack and Cal will fall over to the side and grunt in anguish and yell as like a red flash happens. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. That was a block. So, I've got to die. The pain of doing these. And I only have the tough bosses left because I did the easier stuff already. I've been holding off doing the final boss and the shadow so that I don't spoil people. I could do that if people would be okay with that. But I don't know. I would be hesitant to it because if I get raided into or something, people could end up raiding in and I would be like on the final boss. So that could be a problem. I'm moving my stick backwards. Why was I going forwards? So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless.
Is that all you got?
The sad part is... Oh, shit. Yeah. So another thing also, the timing for the attacks is not when the lightsaber hits you. It's before it hits you, and sometimes after it hits you. The animations and hitboxes in this game aren't good. Like, I hate to have to mention it, Lords of the Fallen at times has clearer hitboxes than this game. It's stuff that really only matters when you're playing it like at this high of difficulty. It doesn't matter at any other point. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. Ah, fucking damn it. Yeah. I gotta die. She also has quite a lot of different timings to her animation there, even though they're the same animation. Like, it's basically the same attack, but different timings. She has 2 combos she'll do there, but they can have slightly different variances in timings. And you have to get it very exact. You frame for like a dodge and parry there. You might have like 22 frames in total. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, these enemies have less frames to parry them than the final boss of Sekiro. I would say the final boss of Sekiro is much harder than these. In general, way more interesting of the design, but these are just, the parry windows are brutal. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless.
Didn't even break the skin.
Oh, that was a block. So that is another thing. I have to parry that. So I gotta die to reset. But yeah, every lightsaber throw, every blaster bolt, every force push, I have to parry or dodge through all of it. What you've seen up to this point is the first phase of her. That's the simple part. She then ignites the other side of her lightsaber for the rest of the fight. And that's when she starts all like de flurry, like 30 hit combos and shit. All the unblockables, all the thrown lightsaber combos, all the dashing around, shockwaves on the ground, charge moves and tackles and grabs. So what you've seen up to this point is the incredibly easy, simple part of this fight. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless Blockless.
Barely noticed.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. So I'm like kind of allowing the force pushes just because that's how like everyone does it. Ah, shit. I got hit. I gotta die. I don't know if it'll be jaw-dropping per se. Sort of the trouble with doing this stuff perfectly is when you do it perfectly, it all looks incredibly easy. So people will watch this and think, when I do like the successful one, they'll watch it and be like, that was just like a 3-minute fight. That was really simple and quick. It looked incredibly easy. And they don't understand like how hard this is, how few people can do this stuff. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless Blockless. I gotta die because I accidentally blocked the first hit. It can get a little frustrating sometimes too because people will try to... They want to be like witty. They want to comment when you do a boss fight and like, oh yeah, that's cool, I guess. Now do it like with your feet only. Now do it with one-handed. Now do it with a blindfold. Which is kind of uncool. It's a bit rude. When I like kind of go through all this hell. Because genuinely playing these actually causes me a lot of physical pain. And I often have to play with one hand only. So it's like really unpleasant. Now, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless Blockless. Now, did the kick. Oh, I was so confused. I was like looking at chat because I heard her talking. I thought it was one of the alerts, so I was like, oh, did something happen? But no, it was just her talking. I don't know why, because she's not in any of my alerts. I don't know why I thought it was her. Also, the problem of doing this stuff live, though, I find it enjoyable to do it live because, you know, people get to watch, they get to, like, comment, you know, they get to say, what is going on? Whenever I'm at this, like, point, if I hold back on the stick, like, right around here, it's not letting me go backwards often. Now it's doing it every time it's letting me go backwards. I don't know what's going on there. But, alright. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless Blockless. Of the Ninth Sister. Also, I'm intentionally hugging her. Ah, dang it. It seems like hugging her is a good way to get her to not do certain attacks. I can't see through all the smoke. That's nice. Oh shit. Yeah. As soon as she jumped back, I realized she was going to do the shoulder check. There was nothing I could do. I was too close to her. If you're too close to her, you can't avoid that attack. There's a streamer called Leap Feet. You can't remember how he spells it, so you can't find him right now. Who's streaming himself controlling into his feet because he's someone who doesn't have use of his arms, hands. Yeah, I've seen some people do stuff like that before. I know there's half coordinated. He plays with like mostly one hand with the other one kind of like propping up the controller. Because I can't remember what exactly he has, but can't use full control of both hands. I've chatted with him in like his chat and on Twitter and stuff. I know, what is his name? Iggy something, I think, or Liggy, is a Sekiro speedrunner. He did a feet-only run, but I'm pretty sure he can use his hands. He just did that as a challenge. I've seen other people do feet-only runs of like Super Mario 64 and stuff. I have creepily been asked to do that for Sekiro in a very not cool way. So, I'll just go to Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. Of the Ninth Sister. Now, the push.
Come back here. That was nothing.
I kind of want to get away from that flaming, like, log there. Oops, I pressed dodge too many times, so I got force pulled. Okay, she's gonna do it now. Okay, just, it didn't let me double jump. Alright. So I gotta reset to RNG. And that missed somehow. Oh, hey, Dances with the Ooze, how are you doing? Oh yeah, that shoulder dodge, like shoulder checking charge she does. I don't know what they can, like, you should be able to iframe it, I think, is, I guess, the way to solve that. Because currently you can't iframe that attack. You actually have to, like, not be near her when she does it. And the problem is, she runs faster than you. If you jump over her, if you're locked on, double jump typically doesn't work at all. So, yeah. This is a not good fight. I'm doing alright, Dances with the Ooze. You're achy and sore. You're not sure why, dang. Maybe you slept a little odd. That's what usually is the case for me. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. The Ninth Sister. Force push, jump up, dodge, double hit. She should try to hit me with a sword combo now. Now she should push, jump up, dodge, 2 hit, and then a combo. 2 hit, should push, dodge, 2 hit me with a combo. 1 hit. Oh, my hit got canceled. What happened there? I'm really confused by what just happened there. She's gonna do the run. I'm just gonna force push her. Force push, cancel it.
Oh, a quick one.
Oh, she started the double blade now, so this is where, like, shit is going to not go well. What? I guard broke her and she just ate it. She hyper armored through a guard break. What the hell?
Love this.
You feel like the charge was a QTE? It could have been. There are some QTE attacks like that in this game. They like to put QTEs throughout the boss fights. It's kind of annoying, and I think they shouldn't do that. So, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless, Blockless, not Charmless Demon Bell, because this isn't Sekiro. The Ninth Sister, Force Push, Jump Up, Dodge, 2-hit, then she'll do the sword combo. Parry the first hit, dodge the rest. 2-hit, she'll push. Dodge. 2-hit, sword combo. 2-hit, push. Jump up. Dodge. 2-hit, sword combo. 2-hit, now she'll jump back. I'm just gonna force push this. Now comes the double blade. I'm just gonna dodge through the lightsaber throws because they are very ridiculous. Okay. I'm not sure what to do to that. So I tried to actually dodge after I did the parry. I just hammered the dodge button and I couldn't get out of that after the parry. I got hit. There are certain attacks that, the way they're designed, if you parry them, you're supposed to hold block, because then the enemy will counter hit and go against your guard. So you guard to survive it, but I'm not allowed to guard at all. But it's a bit tricky here. There must be a way to step dodge that some timing. So Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless, Force Push, Jump Up, Dodge, 2-hit, sword combo, big parry, dodge, dodge, 2-hit, push, dodge, sword, twice, parry the first, dodge, dodge, 2-hit, push, dodge, 2-hit, sword combo, 2-hit. Now she's going to do the charge. It's going to bring out the double blade.
Scared of getting burned?
Dodge that. Nope, I got knocked down by the push. Oh, I thought she was going to do the charge for a moment there. I was very worried about that. Oh shit, that's that attack. Whew. I forgot she gets hyper armor during this phase. Gotta push that. Okay, this is a QTE. That's, you know, fine. What are you gonna do? Alright. I just wanted to get away from that. That's the one, yep. What are you gonna do? Force push. Alright, this is the dodge one, so yeah, I gotta press circle for me. Alright, let's see what she's gonna do. This is... Oh, the double jump almost didn't work there. I would have been very sad. Okay, so this is not that dangerous if you just stand out of range.
Get over here, we're not done.
That's close. I'm dead. I can't believe. please. No charge. Ooh, that's, yep. I got the hit in at least. Okay, she's doing the grab, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's fine. That's not the charge, at least. Alright, no charge, please. This is this hit.
That was nothing.
Charge. Yep, and I have the push ready. She's almost dead. One more hit and she's dead. I know this would be like the time to rush in a hit, but I want to play it really safe.
Oh, impressed.
She's dead. I got her. Ooh. Jedi Grandmaster Damageless Blockless.
It's over.
So yeah, Jedi Grandmaster right there.
Being an inquisitor.
You were here,
taught
type, I
me
was
no
here in chat,
setback
you know?
is too great. When you've already lost yourself, a limb's easy. You know, I was a Jedi. It'd be fun to bring you in. Watch you crush like the rest of us. Oh, angers you. Just wait till the isolation, torture, mutilation, and your breath. I won't let you touch them. You can't stop the Empire.
I can stop you. We just took down an Inquisitor. Hey! I thought you were dead. Glad you're okay. We should get back. Seer and Grease are expecting us.
And thank you. I didn't realize my chat wasn't updating on my phone. I don't know what's up with my phone. But I can see in Streamlabs, that window, that everyone's congratulating me. Thank you. And yeah, I wonder if the Ninth Sister will show up again, because we only cut off her hand. In Star Wars, unless somebody blows up on camera, like really viscerally, or they get stabbed like through all of their organs, I'm not convinced they're dead. It's Star Wars. Yeah, I'm resetting my app right now so I can see stuff better. It seems my Twitter mobile's having trouble too. Yeah, and she is missing the foot during the battle. You can see her right foot is mechanical. Yeah, when I switch to data, I can actually look at Twitter again. Yeah, I wonder if she'll just get more Vadery over time. She'll keep losing parts and then coming back. I'm trying to think of what character it is that does that. No, that's Discord. I need to see the Twitter app, Twitch app. Let's see if I'll actually be able to read chat with Twitch now. Yeah, it seems like everything on my phone, my mobile apps are just not working right. I think I can see chat now. I'm going to type something in Streamlabs real quick to make sure. Or yeah, there we go. Crime Dog said something, so yeah, I can see. Reminds you of Scion, kinda. Scion... Ooh, the game just froze. Probably because I was alt-tabbing back in. So I need to actually quit the title screen now to switch to the next file. Now, I'm trying to think of what people would like to see. There is the vault fight. I have to still do the vault fight. So there is the vault fight. There is Terran Malicos. There's double ATST. There's the final fight in the Shadow. And when I do that, I'll be done with all bosses, all mini bosses, all hard encounters. Because I've already done the entire arena, all waves, and the mini boss, Damageless. I've already done the dojo, all waves, Damageless, Blockless. The arena was Blockless too. I've done the Damageless, Blockless, the Phantom Memory. I've done the single ATSD, done the Rabbit Jotaz, done the Security Droid, done the Albino Y-Shock, the Dig Site fight. I've done Gorgara, Nidak. Trying to think of what fight I should do. I could do the arena again, just if people want to watch that live, because that's a pretty cool fight probably to watch. My main thing is I've just been wary about doing the final boss. Because if somebody raids in when I'm doing the final boss, a lot of people are going to get spoiled on this game. So that final boss is a spoiler doozy. I might make that like its own stream, maybe tomorrow or something, of just like a stream of doing the final boss. And like title the stream that, so that people are aware going in, like what the stream is going to be. And for like stuff that's left, Terran Malicos is just fuck him. I hate Terran Malicos. And yeah, the final boss owns. For the final sequence, that is what I've been titling The Shadow. That is what I have as the save file, The Shadow, with Lord Nyax as the photo. The actual final boss before that, I think that fight's like okay in ways. I think it's kind of boring because you've done it so many times already. And it has like weird elements like flashbang grenades that seem to have no point. I guess the actual final boss itself, like the fight you do, isn't that spoiler heavy because of like, big surprise, you fight the main antagonist of the game that you've been fighting over and over again. It's more a spoiler of who she is. I could just do the arena again because people might find that entertaining. I'll at least do that for a bit because I am Terran Malicos. That's going to be a grind. Yeah, replace the files. There you go. The final fight is Raylo? Oh no. I'm not prepared for that fight. And there's double ATST, but that again, the ATST burst fire just seems a little glitchy almost when whether or not it'll be registered as a parry. So like, that's kind of the main problem with that fight. Terran Malicos is just like fucking hard. He is absurd with his timing. And his like throwing rocks and stuff, it is just not fun. I don't think that's a good fight. Ironically, I think the generic enemies in this game are like the most fun part of it. I actually don't really like most of the bosses. Find them kind of frustrating and unfair at times. So that should be continue, and then that should bring us into the arena. We'll know when we hear the music and the crowd noise. So listen. I don't know why I'm making facial gestures for this. None of you can see me. Here we are. Let's just make stuff the base for now. So this is the arena. What skills do I have on this file? Still a decent amount. I don't have precision dodge. But okay. Oh, I don't have howling push. That's gonna be brutal. I wonder if I should tweet out that I'm going to be doing the arena. People might want to see the arena done live. You know, it's fun. There we go, tweeted that out. So, the arena, there are a few things to keep in mind here. So I'll just start Sork Tormo, because he has like a long thing to say. And I kind of hate Sork Tormo, so I don't care what he has to say.
Finally, he arrives. We had action on how long it would take you to get here.
And who are you?
I don't know what they were fucking thinking with this character.
I'm Sork Tormo, baby. I'm the boss of this operation. You have greasy forearms to thank for bringing us together.
I will. As soon as we get out of here.
We have a special challenger for you tonight. An enforcer from a bygone era. A Jedi! Let's see what he's got. Oh, somebody get baby his toy.
Fuck you, Sork Tormo. So, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Let's go over here. So I really prefer to use the single blade for most of this fight. Now, here's a little bit... Oh, he's getting caught up. Oh, I actually got hit by one of the bugs. That has not happened in a long time. You know, it figures. I do this live and then instantly get hit by one of the bugs. Which are like... They're like a fodder enemy. They're actually there for you to force push into other enemies. They're not threatening at all. And that's the thing I got hit by. That's like getting hit by Miss Noble. Oh, woe is me. The luck on stream. Music's cutting in and out a bit. Alright. But now we don't have to listen to that intro again. We'll just get our lightsaber down. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. They are the Who, a Mongolian throat singing band? Huh. I probably shouldn't be reading chat while doing this fight. Like usual.
Will the Jedi make it? What a disappointment. Next.
You know, add it to the challenge. You know, Damageless, Blockless, Jedi Grandmaster, while reading Twitch chat. There we go. Part of the challenge. I don't know much about Mongolian music. I've heard throat singing before. It sounds pretty cool. Also, I like to jump to get the lightsaber because it looks silly. But yeah, Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. You can get like 3 hits in right here, roughly. Now, these things, I'm going to push into the big frog. Okay. Yeah. That was a poor choice on my part.
Yes, kill him.
It figures. I do the thing that I've done like a ton of times and like know probably the best, and now I'm like playing goofy. But sometimes that's how it happens. I'm glad that I'm playing goofy over playing sad. Playing sad sucks. The Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Alright, now these things are getting a little bit too close. Force push them over there. Whoa, frog. Ooh, watching out for the bugs. I want to let him kill them. Alright, he's dead. Now it's time for the crawlers. I've got to run over here and force push them.
Maybe you should come down and face me yourself.
I'm too busy.
Yeah, it's something you found difficult chatting to others while playing games. And yeah, that's without upping the difficulty. It can be very hard.
That was enough.
So that is one of the spiders dead.
And more.
Alright. One of the bog rats is dead now. We've got to get the other spider. Shoot.
Plenty more.
Got it.
That cake. Now that's
Got the rat, so bog rat is left.
Let's level this thing. Hit him with something really nasty.
Jotaz is here.
Uglier than dating
Shit.
season on Yao
The
Bang.
Y-Shock is out. The Jotaz is like the scariest.
Let's get him something with some bite.
Now, this I can kill in one hit if it does the rear up. I need to run away from this just in case he does the kick. That right there, the one hit kill. If you parry that right there. Now you're all that's left. When he does this, you want to force push him back to try and prevent that. Ah, fuck, the timing went off. Alright, I gotta die. That kick is like the main thing I'm like working the entire fight around. That kick is not good. That is an attack that I think needs to be patched. But it's in the game, so I've got to work around it, you know? And I guess it ups the challenge to play the game when it's like genuinely unfair and unbalanced, I guess. I wouldn't recommend that for challenge runs, but you know. So, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless, Blockless.
You got lucky, handsome.
Ooh, that was not good. It didn't do the follow-up hit I wanted. There we go. Now go over here to kill the crawlers as they come up.
Your fancy. Jedi has yet to disappoint. Strong.
One bog rat down. Oh, the spider almost just hit me. Bog rat down. Spider down. Oh, I took damage from the spider acid on the ground. I gotta die.
Save what's left of him for scraps.
No, you fine, more because you still do it, yeah. Or you stream right, Arcrat. You know, I wonder if a thing I should do when I highlight this. I wonder if I should, when I announce it like on Twitter, if I should like mention who was there for the fight, because I think people might find that fun to get like the shout out like they were there to see it live, you know? Oh, next year, that's right, yeah, now I remember. Alright, let's do this again. Jump up so it looks funny. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, damage is blockless. Your attack, dang it. Whew. Just in time.
You think that was hard? Just wait.
Alright, time for the crawlers.
You can't stop them all. What a strike from the Jedi.
Alright, the spiders are the main thing I want to get rid of, basically.
Look at the Jedi
Ooh,
go.
bog rat. Raz, so close. Ooh, so close. Jotaz is out and about. Here comes the Y-Shock. No, don't hit me. So close. Alright, the Y-Shock and the Jotaz are all that's left. I ran away from that because of the Jotaz. Ooh. Turned around just in... What the... Oh, okay, it actually did it. I thought it was doing the wrong animation at first. Hello, Nowie, how are you doing? Just the Jotaz is left. Alright. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do the kick. Ooh. So close. Oh, fuck. I got it. Alright. Now all that's left is the bounty hunter, actually. This is technically all the arena waves. Now all that's left is the bounty hunter. They'll appear right there. Whew.
I believe you know our next challengers. The Haxian Brood is gunning for you.
Switching to double blade so I can actually parry all the shots. You know, if I die here, it'll actually bring me back to this part of the fight. Flashbang.
Just like the
Why didn't that count as a parry? Why the fuck? God, I kind of hate that so much. I parried it right before the shot actually hit me. Like, if I didn't parry when I did, I would have actually taken damage. So, like, that's like what's confusing. I guess I'll finish the fight anyway. But, like, that's garbage.
just like the Clone Wars.
What does this? Start this way.
I actually need to dodge away from that right away because he does like a pulse hit.
What did he just do?
So, yeah, I guess that was the full arena damageless. All the animal waves, blockless damageless. That was like basically a glitch. That sucks. Basically I did that fight perfectly. And then got a glitch, so it lost. That's what sucks, is when that happens. Well, people got to see it live at least, you know? Which I imagine is fun. I could also show off the Imperial Dojo again. I could do Terra Malicos, which I don't want to do because, God, that fight is so not good.
Breeze. You're famous down there.
So quitting out the title to rotate saves. I'm glad you liked it, Arcrat. Let's see. There's also the vault fight, but that'll be pretty spoiler heavy. I haven't got to do the prison room yet, but it seems just like bugged with allowing you to deflect blaster bolts back or not. Because blaster bolts in this game generally seem to not be consistent and have problems with them. There's also old fights I could go back and redo if people want to just see them. Like Gorgara is pretty cool, so I could go do Gorgara again. So I might do Gorgara for now, just because people probably find that pretty cool of a fight. Yeah, Gorgara is a pretty cool looking fight. I have some things about Gorgara I think should be fixed, like some of the tells. But in general, I think it's a really cool fight. So let's see, customization. Let's set this all to base. Alright. Get down here. And I have the double jump. I'm trying to think of what I have. I think I have precision dodge, but I don't really use it for Gorgara. Yeah, I do. Okay. I've got most everything here, so I shouldn't run into any problems. And yeah, this fight is very cool. Arcrat, you were here last time for it, I'm pretty sure. I think I actually use double blade normally for Gorgara. It just seemed like it does better damage with like the amount of hits you can get in. So yeah, I actually had to do the cutscene because I just reloaded the file.
Wait up. It might be dangerous.
Oh yeah, something I was also thinking about doing, because Kalia was talking about it, was I was going to reinstall Rainbow Six Siege, and I might start streaming that a bit. I want to do it with people I can have on voice that I know won't say shitty things. That's one of the main reasons I don't stream Rainbow Six Siege. And here we go. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty Gorgara. A little bit of lag or like slowdown there for a moment. That is the first phase of Gorgara. Gorgara will knock down some wind if you're near her. She'll then fly up and do sonic attacks. You can just simply sprint straight to avoid these. She's going to go and land in the middle with a slam, double jump over that. She's going to run off to the side here. And then as she does that, strafe sprint away. You can also dodge at the end if she's too close. She'll do 2 runs, and then she'll turn around to fight you. She'll jump up into the air, go here. You can hit the tail nub just a bit. She'll usually do a charge here. I missed the parry, so I gotta die. So whenever you see that wind, you can just hold block and block it. You'll do like a counter force push. It's pretty sweet. This fight I really like because it just feels like there's a lot more going on in this fight than there is in the rest of the game. I wish the rest of the fights were more like this. I feel like there's a lot more patterns I'm remembering, a lot more parts of the phases that seem like different enough, whereas it's not just like a slight thing or like, well, now they have hyper armor when they do this attack, you know? It just feels a lot more interesting. It's a lot of different things you have to take into account. And I really like this fight. And I like it too because it's not something where you can just hold block the whole fight. And it's like a big monster. So, alright, Gorgara, attempt number 2, Damageless Blockless for this stream. Gotta get the hit in so she gets rid of the white highlight. Also, you can parry that, but there's no real benefit to it. She doesn't have a guard to break. Now you pull down, go up, hit her forehead. Her forehead is where she takes the most damage. This is where she does the fly up. Double sonic attack. Also, the camera can really fuck you during this fight because it tries to auto-adjust often, even when you're not locked down. I don't know why they put that in, I guess, to make it easier to like focus on Gorgara. So the camera kind of like helps you, but usually it actually looks off to like the rocky walls while you're fighting Gorgara and trying to like look at her as she's doing attacks. It's not good. So is this going to be the charge? Immediately into that hit, which is dangerous. You want to be careful of that. These jump ups are actually not that bad, in all honesty. You can just iframe through them pretty well. Okay, she's going to do the run around. So she always runs around twice. During later phases, when she ends the run around, she'll actually jump right where she ends, and when she does that, it causes a shockwave slam. During the final phase as well, her land in the middle shockwave slam actually does 2 shockwaves in a row. So you want to be wary of that. You have to double jump over it twice, basically. This is the pull down. Forehead hit. Alright, she's actually almost dead. You don't need to get Gorgara all the way to the bottom, but the final phase does have a lot to keep track of. So alright, the 2 sonic attacks, and then this is where she's going to slam down in the middle. Twice. Now she's going to do the runaround again, and the runaround is going to have a slam at the end of it. So here, straight to the side, straight to the side, and then she's going to jump up, slam down, double jump. All right. This is the Gorgara fight. I really like this fight. If she does that, yeah, okay, I gotta die now, because I took damage there. Sometimes in the final part of the fight, when she does that jump down, she'll do a slam, so I've gotta die. I got hit by that. Because I couldn't focus on her, the camera got stuck in the corner, basically, so I couldn't see where the wave was coming, and I tried to blind jump it, but I ended up jumping way too early, so I landed right on the wave. That would be like the major thing for fixing this fight, is turning off the like camera auto follow. Because you just can't do the fight a lot of the times because of it. You just die. Or you just get hit. On lower difficulties, not as big of a deal because of the enemies on lower difficulties. It is actually hard to die to them on like story mode, which is a good thing. All right, let's try another Gorgara. I think this is what, attempt 3 or 4. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Damageless, Blockless. So let's get the hit at the start like always. Dodge over that wing right there. Gorgara. Gorgara sometimes does this. I don't know why. Seemingly that's like her idol. But yeah, if you kick her wing, you'll do less damage to her over time. It is really bad. Evasive kick should be able to be like turned off. It is such a bad ability in this game. The only way to make evasive kick good is if it is changed so it does the same damage as a lightsaber swing. That is the only way to really make evasive kick good. Unless you make it so that Cal, like, kicking a giant monster stuns it. So yeah, the camera just automatically did that. For the record. That was me not holding the camera, like, the right stick at all while doing this. That was what happened. Alright, we actually get to hit the face. Oh, that was a block. I gotta die. So have any of you been playing Jedi Fallen Order? I know I ask that a lot. I just like to, you know, check if people are playing the same games as me, or like even, you know, what games other people are playing. Like, we're close to the end of the year. It's cool to ask people like what their game of the year is going to be. And for game of the year for me, I would consider it doesn't have to be something that came out this year, but the thing you like most wanted to play this year, most enjoyed, spent the most time playing, you know? Oh, you haven't, but it looks cool. Alright. Oh, alright. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty. Damageless, Blockless. Gorgara. You're just hanging out, never played many Star Wars games? Understandable. Old Star Wars games used to have kind of like a pedigree, because they had some pretty good games. I actually grew up playing a lot of Star Wars games. Pokemon Sword and Shield might get the spot for you. It's a legitimately enjoyable time. That's good to hear. So yeah, I'm like not locked. I can't move the camera at all right now. That was weird. It's normally not quite that locked. Oh yeah, also you run faster when unlocked. I have not actually played a Pokemon game in quite a long time. Oh, and normally he does the charge there. That's what I was expecting. This right here. So I'm just gonna eat that so I can reset. But I haven't really played Pokemon since like Pokemon Gold and Silver. That and Pokemon Go for a little bit when all my friends were into it. Because I felt left out. And I played it for a bit, caught some things, but I just didn't really feel it, you know? It was also just infinite Rattatas. For my game of the year, I'm probably going to give it to Sekiro, obviously. Because, you know, I'm me. This game is a close contender. It's not as polished. If it was, like, as polished and as tight as Sekiro, this would be a different story. If you haven't, you don't have a current-gen console or a decent computer to run PC version. You've played older games this year, making a note for streaming interest in getting Black Sad before the year is out. I think Ayala Deer mentioned having Black Sad. Let's see, alright. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, Damageless, Blockless. get the initial hit in on her so that we can not have to deal with that stinking highlight. Come on, Gorgara. And normally you just need to hit the wings 3 times at the start here to get her down to this part. But now this is the next part of it. She's basically got 3 phases, I think I would term it. So then slam down in the middle, jump off to the side. I'm kind of glad she always jumps off to the exact same side there, because her jumping there actually does do damage. That's not the charge. Thinking big owl bat? This is the charge. This is the runaround. Alright. Gonna do the jump up. Also, so the time that I dodge when she's doing the jump up is like, there's a point where she kind of starts to hang in the air. That's when I actually start to do the dodge into the dodge roll. This is the wind push, go up, sonic attacks. Double slam down in the middle. Ooh, it made me lock onto her automatically, so I almost got the input fail there. This will have the jump up. This will then have the jump to me. It's not. Just straight into the charge. Weird. Now she's going to do the jump up. Yeah. And this will be followed up with a double, yeah, the slam. All right. She gonna do the runaround? Yeah, she's gonna do the runaround. Please stop locking me on, game. I don't want to stay locked on. Double jump over. Is she gonna do the jump up now? Nope, charge. This might have been a perfect Gorgara. She's dead. And that is Gorgara, Jedi Grandmaster, Damageless, Blockless. I never got knocked down by a wind push even. Whew. And you know, you all were here for it. I did do a success on this, but I did get knocked down by the wind during that. This one I didn't. And we got the climbing claws. So now, you know, Cal goes feral and unleashes his inner wolf furry. Genuinely, this animation always reminds me of when people go up staircases really fast on all fours. It is exactly what this animation looks like to me. I don't know if anyone's ever done it themselves. The Chihuahuas are barking a ton. So, you know, that's the entire Gorgara fight. A character question, is that meant to be Darth Maul, the body that was found down there? No, that's a regular, like, Dathomiri Night Brother. The Night Brothers all look like that. Darth Maul has, of course, the red painting on his body and red markings, whereas that one had more of, like, yellow and gold. That would be more colors akin to Savage Oppress, his brother, which that is his actual fucking name. And his other brother, Feral, who they kind of sound like Sonic the Hedgehog character names. But quite a lot of them are like yellow and gold. Darth Maul's colors are a little bit more rare. Some of them are also purple. Because this is Dathomir. This is their homeworld. So that's Gorgara, and wait a minute. Gorgara, you haven't given up yet. Oh no! I better get out of here. Take that, you big stinky owlbat rancor thing. And yes, now yeah, the brothers are named Maul, Savage, Oppress, and Feral. And then also served under Brother Viscous. Also, this is like just a really cool part of the game. This is technically part of the Gorgara fight, so I'm going to do this damageless blockless. You know? It's not required. I just like to do this because it's kind of a funny thing to follow up like a boss fight with like, alright, time to do like the Uncharted set piece stuff. That's technically a part of the boss fight.
Here we go again.
Creme Dog with Dathomir is great. I think a part of the reason Dathomir is cool is Dathomir is not great at all. It is a hell, a horrible place to ever go. I kind of like that Star Wars just has this world that is like, anybody goes there and they're like, oh, not Dathomir. Oh god, I don't want to go to Dathomir. Oh, their dad, Lord Edge. I mean, you know, Darth Maul and Savage Oppress, you know, they had double the edge of a normal character.
Get ready, BD. Jump.
Or when you get down to it, they were edgeless, you know, because they're lightsabers. They're not swords. Although Darth Maul did wield the Darksaber during a period of time, which...
I don't know how we're gonna get that.
Darth Maul wielding the Darksaber is like so deviant art. That is a Sonic the Hedgehog ass like OC thing of Darth Maul reading the Death Watch of the Mandalorians, wielding the Darksaber. That is just so incredibly fan fiction. Also, that is Gorgara, damageless, blockless, Jedi Grandmaster, done. After the Jedi were done with him, Darth Maul was definitely edgeless. Savage Oppress is the shadow to Maul's Sonic. I kind of see it more like Obi-Wan is Sonic, Darth Maul is Shadow, and then Savage Oppress is like Silver the Hedgehog.
Okay.
A BD1, I was asking Gorgara.
Wish I could say the same for this creature, though.
Who's Rouge the Bat? Ah, shit. That's... Zam Wissel? I guess she's just actually Rouge the Bat, though. But yeah, that is the entire Gorgara fight. Damageless, blockless. No win pushes even. Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, you know. New game? There's no New Game Plus, but New Game difficulty, you know? I didn't have Kuro's Charm activated. Definitely I didn't, because you can't in this game, so, you know, it's charmless. Couldn't activate the Demon Bell, unfortunately, you know? Couldn't do that this run. But yeah, I enjoyed this fight. This fight is pretty cool. There's just that slight camera issue. Without that camera issue, this would... be like, I would say this is a genuinely thrilling fight without that camera issue. It would just be thrill, all thrill, no... What's like a negative ill ending word? All thrill, no ill? So yeah, here is Hellbastard Poison Swamp of Dathomir. Welcome to Blighttown that doesn't have poisonous ground, except where spiders die. Then the ground becomes poisonous. Place is very grody. Yep, and spiders just come out of the woodwork. Literally out of the wood. So yeah, they explode and leave poison on the ground. All thrill, no skill. Maybe that's what I should like title my challenge videos. All skill, no thrill.
Come on,
Yeah, this
baby.
is where you can climb up. So now you got the Dathomir climb claws. And you can go back up here. It's really funny too because of you can go to this spot before fighting Gorgara, and over here there's just like this empty patch of lands and rock and bramble. And I came over here and was like confused because it seemed like there should be a secret over there. I just kept like wandering around and I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this area? And then it turns out the point is so that Gorgara has a cool death scene. And that is the point of these brambles and things over here. What is this here? I don't remember. Is this just the way you enter the swamp with like the Nidak here? Or is this leading back to the horn? Ah yeah, okay, this is where you fight Gorgara. It's down here. Oh, for a second I thought it wouldn't let me back up. But I'm wondering if I should actually end the stream here. Because this was like a fun, contained little stream, you know? I kind of next time want to do the final boss, and I'll probably do that as like a spoiler stream. I'll put it in the title, like doing the final boss. And this way there are still some people on that I can like actually raid, you know? Because sometimes it can be a little hard to have people actually on for me to raid. I've been meaning to raid Kalia, and Kalia is always done streaming. So let me see if Kalia is actually still streaming Overwatch. Kalia, come on, Kalia is still streaming. I can actually raid Kalia for once. Oh, what's your question, Naui? I'll answer that before doing the raid stuff. My favorite lightsaber color? I don't... If you mean like all of canon, that's a really hard question to answer. In this game, pink. Pink is the one I like to use in this game. In all of canon, the white lightsabers do look pretty cool. I really like the purples and magentas and pinks. I like most of the colors, really. Whenever I play games, I like to switch up what colors I'm using. But I would probably have to go with something in like the magenta range. As you might be able to guess, it is a favorite color of mine. Just a hint, possibly, looking at the screen. But, you know, they all look cool in various different ways. I can't really think of one that I don't really like. I guess orange, maybe? Because it just doesn't... It doesn't feel as strong, I guess, how they represent the orange. But yeah, let's set up this raid. Go to Kalia, who hopefully isn't talking too much politics and is more so playing Overwatch. Because that is more of what my viewers, I think, are into. Is the gaming aspect, you know? But yeah, I have been Tolvo. And oh yeah, James, you're still awake. That's cool. Yeah, I have been Tolvo. We got some challenges stuff up here today done. That was really fun. Or not challengeless, damageless, blockless Jedi Grandmaster. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here to watch. And thank you, Artcrat. Thank you, James Wolf. Thank you, Naui. Who else was here? Ayala showed up. Creme Dog has been here, I know. I'm just scrolling through really quick. James Wolf. I think I heard James Grim Wolf. I think already. Dances with the Roost showed up. That's right. I think some people were lurking, you know? Ayala Deer showed up, I remember. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through, but, you know, I want to thank everybody for showing up. This was a really fun stream. So I will see everybody next time. Have a good time watching Overwatch. Bye-bye.